In an ABC 17 Storm Track weather alert this morning, strong storms are making their way out of mid-Missouri this morning, but they did cause damage and power outages in several counties earlier. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Strohmeyer. Now, we have team coverage this morning in Centralia and Moberly. Trees are down and blocking roadways in several areas, and near Sturgeon, a barn actually blew into the road. Now, we're going to get to our live reporters here in just a minute, but first, let's get straight to ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Brittany Beggs, who's joining us in the Weather Center to see what's happening right now. And Brittany, the National Weather Service did confirm that a tornado did touch down in northern Boone County.
That's right, Ashley. Just 2 miles west of the Wellsville area near I-24. Around 6:50 this morning, we did have a confirmed tornado that did cause that damage. There was also some damage in northern Boone County near the Sturgeon area. There's a look at that report. That's just west of the Hallsville area. I do want to show you what we're looking at right now, though. We do have those storms that are exiting the area, and I do want to try and show you what time, and you can see here in the past couple of hours, what time that moved in. So I'm backing this up through about 6:50 this morning. You can see at 6:45 that storm kind of blossomed up by the time it reached the Hallsville area. So there's a look at 6:50. That is our Doppler, ABC 17 Doppler radar at that time. That's where that storm did have a little bit of rotation, and there it is at 6:50. So that's the storm we're looking at. Sturgeon also had some damage. It looks like a couple of downed trees near the Sturgeon area as well. So we had that a little bit of rotation. We did not pick that up on our velocity, I imagine because it was rain wrapped. So that's the storm that did move through the area, and you'll notice how it continued to pull eastward. It did get a little bit more linear in shape, which means damaging winds were going to, that was the continued threat as it made its way into the Mexico area. Now, in my first forecast, we are still under a risk for severe weather, an enhanced risk in parts of mid-Missouri. I'm going to break down where and what time we're looking at another round of storms later today. Ashley.
Brittany, thanks so much. And you're about to take a look at that tornado actually caught on camera by viewer Duff Bergendahl, and he shared it with us and our news partner 93.9 The Eagle on Facebook. Now, this was just west of Hallsville on Highway 124, as you can see, pulling up quite a bit of debris there in that video. And now let's get back to our team coverage. We have crews in Moberly and Centralia. Let's head out to ABC 17's Elizabeth Duesenberg, who is joining us live on Clark Street in Moberly. And Elizabeth, you have seen extensive damage and debris in the area.
Yeah, Ashley, like you said, I am in Moberly, and I only pulled up here about 30 minutes or so ago, and it was not hard to find severe storm damage from this storm that blew through here about an hour and a half or so ago. As you can see behind me, there is a huge tree. Now, I'm going to step out of the shot, and I'm going to take control of the camera for you, just so you can see just how bad this tree falling down actually is. Now, look over here, as there are just, the roots are completely out of the ground. There's police tape around it because it is taking up most of this road. And as you can see, if I pan up a little bit, you can also see that it is taken out a lamp post as well. Now, we've been able to contact some of the officials from Moberly, and they have said that nearly 63% of the town is out of power, so they are completely in the dark, and they are seeing a lot more storm damage around the area. Now, I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to, check out a little bit more storm damage and report back to you, Ashley.
And as she said, she was joining us live on Clark Street in Moberly. Now let's get right to ABC 17's Jordana Marie, who's joining us live on Highway CC in Centralia. And Jordana, that's where a barn reportedly blew into the roadway and actually blocked traffic for about an hour.
Yeah, Ashley, the barn you can see behind me here blew across this gentleman's yard into the road. He was able to get his tractor and drag it back off the road so cars can pass again. The property owner is actually still walking around looking for different pieces. There's pieces of the barn all over his property, down in the drainage ditch as well. There's pieces of metal. There's a street sign over here that's been damaged by this severe storm. The property owner tells us it's about $6,000 to $7,000 worth of damage that he's estimating right now. There was nothing in the barn that he told us. So right now he's just walking around looking for different pieces of the barn and looking for anything else that might be damaged out here. Reporting live in Centralia, Jordana Marie, ABC 17 News.
All right, Jordana, thanks so much. And following these storms we got this morning, there were thousands of people who lost power. According to Ameren, Missouri's power outage map, thousands were without power in mid-Missouri all around. Now in Callaway County, 636 people are being reported without power right now. 6,065 people are being reported without power in Randolph County. That's more than 65% of the entire county of Randolph. And as far as Boone Electric cooperative customers go, more than 700 people are being shown without power. And as you can see from the water and light outages map, crews are working to restore nearly 260 customers' power right now. Now, we're, of course, going to have ABC 17 News crews covering the storm damage for the rest of the day today. You can always check out our website, abc17news.com, for the latest up-to-date information on these storms and the damage. We'll have the latest on air starting at noon on ABC 17 News.